Hi there. Welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. I'm Ange, and we're reading for Libra for December 2020. So, if you haven't already, please go check out a little video I did called Tarot Demystified. Just explaining a little bit more about how I think about these things and why I do what I do and what I'm hoping people get from it. So check that out if you haven't already. As I said, we're reading for Libra. You're the last sign that I need to read for December. Crazy. We made it. We made it. Crazy year. So, Libra, December 2020. Any information that you're looking for regarding myself, regarding Air to Earth, regarding the decks that I use, all of that you'll find in the description box below. And you can follow Air to Earth on Instagram. That will be in the description box below. And keep up with all the good stuff going on there. So, alrighty, what do we have for Libra? We are going to pull an animal oracle card to ground the reading, and then we'll pull 2 cards for love, 2 cards for career, and 2 cards in personal development. And then we'll clarify. Alrighty. So, what do we have for December 2020 for Libra? Shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. Gotta love that advice. Trust your instincts. Sometimes it's not so simple. Okay, Libra. Let's see what we got. Why is trusting your instincts so easy after the fact, right? You're like, I knew it. Right? It's weird. Like, well, if you knew it, it's because you're knowing without knowing. And so we question it. But we do know. Or we have a feeling. It's not the same thing as knowing. Yeah. All right. What do we have for Libra for December 2020? Tower in reverse. But I'm going to pull it upright because not reading reversals is better for me sometimes. What else? For Libra, December 2020. What's up with the suspense? What do we have for Libra, December 2020? Okay. All right, Libra. Okay, to start, we got the shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So as I was saying, that is not always easy. But I do find for myself, and I am a Libra, that I just need to be alone sometimes to be able to hear my inner voice, and follow, to be able to follow those instincts. Sometimes we spend too much time around other people, things, too much consuming. That could be food, that could be TV, that could be social media, like just too much processing and not allowing, just for that introspection, to decipher it all and to put meaning to things and to say what to evaluate, I guess would be the short way to say it. So, yeah, we'll see here. So in love, we got the Tower and the Five of Pentacles. So not a lot going on in terms of major changes in the love department. We'll see when we clarify what that is, how you feel about that, Libra. But, so if you're in a relationship, how do you feel about that? And me saying that, things aren't really moving, things aren't really changing much. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? If you're single, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you looking? Are you, like, how earnestly are you looking? What exactly are you looking for? That kind of thing. So, and it's never, it's okay to be looking for anything. It's okay to be looking for things. It's the why, right? It's the why that makes us feel ashamed of what we're looking for sometimes. But you live once, as far as we know. So look, yeah, if you want something, go after it. In career, we got the Five of Wands and the Two of Swords. This may be going back and forth about whether to trust someone or something. Yeah. This is, just, should I not? Are they trustworthy? So this may be something new, that looks like they're going to be around for a while, and you're still on the fence about whether to trust it or not, Libra. Or how to feel about it in general. It did come out in career, so it doesn't seem to be a person. Probably a thing we're thinking about working with, manipulating, dissecting, dealing with, working with in some way. And we're still on the fence about whether we should or not. And in personal development, we got the Lovers and the Eight of Cups. This looks like starting to trust yourself a little bit more, even as you go through whatever it is you're going through in career, Libra. This looks like choosing yourself over and over and over again. And when I say over and over, I mean regardless of the circumstance or the situation, you're learning that you is the best way to go. You is the best way to go. You may also be gaining, like confidence, traction, listeners, followers, that kind of thing. And it's possible you're not sure how to feel about that. Leave it to a Libra. Leave it to a Libra to be like that, for sure. Like, oh my God, I just gained 1,000 followers. How do I feel about that? You know what I mean? Like, is that good or bad? So anyway, it's worth thinking about, but don't overthink, Libra, because we are good at that. So let's clarify here. Why is the Tower here with the Five of Pentacles? It's happened like 4 times today. Dropped the whole deck. I think that's more to do with my energy than anyone else's. Try that again. Why is the Tower here with the Five of Pentacles? Thinking too hard. We got the Moon. I'm going to put one more. Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is like Libra. I would challenge you to ask yourself, like, what are you working on behind the scenes? Like, what? Because it looks like you tie, or I'll ask you, do you tie the way that you handle yourself in your close relationships very closely with your worth and how you're feeling, like, internally? Like, you're self-critical, I guess would be the word for that. Like, you judge yourself very you're a hard judge of yourself, but also honest and fair. It's not just that you're hard on yourself, it's that you're watching yourself very closely to see how you handle people and how you handle yourself. And that's kind of how you're judging your personal development. And it looks like you are making some gains there. Like, behind the scenes, you're not so worried about how you look when you do things because you know why you're doing it. And you have faith that that will shine through. Like, your intentions, you're not so worried about your intentions. Or are you, Libra? But something about the way things look on the surface versus when you, like, those 3 a.m. thoughts by yourself in your bed, you know, how you think of yourself. And there's some sort of connection between the two, between how you handle yourself with regard to other people and how well you sleep at night. So, what's the connection there, and how do you feel during those 3 a.m.? Like, what's the correlation for you? Let's clarify the Five of Wands and Two of Swords. So strange. In career. Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay. So this is whether to get behind yourself or not. This may be entrepreneurial. This may be, or just going in a new direction as far as your career. You made a decision, it seems, after. So I would ask you, what loss have you experienced in terms of work? What have you done as a result, and how do you feel about it? How do you feel about just what transpired? And if there's anything that needs your attention in order to make peace with it all. Yeah, it's like deciding how you feel. And I have news, Libra. If you would just, like, slow down that process and realize what you're saying when you ask yourself these things. So if you have to ask yourself, like, okay, I've experienced loss. How do I feel about that loss? Like, the answer's already there. You don't have to think about how you feel. You feel loss. You feel that you took a loss. And, you know, try not to be so analytical about the way you feel, I guess. And we have the Lovers with the Eight of Cups. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's you're deciding to be yourself always. You're deciding to behave with integrity. That's your choice. Like, that's what you choose to develop within yourself. Yeah, it looks like choosing to accept yourself is choosing that you are good enough, and therefore your instincts are good enough, and therefore if you would just get closer to that, you will be okay. But you don't have to like dissect yourself. Like, you're good enough as it stands. So I wonder if any of that resonates for you, Libra. Yeah, so that sounds good to me. I mean, like I said, I'm a Libra, so this resonates. Like, choose you every time. Choose to give yourself more attention every time. Anything happens. And see what that does for you. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that advice makes sense and you're able to put it into practice this next month. I will see you for January's reading, and good luck. Thanks.